Welcome back to the channel, farmers. We are here with the Animal Farm update. The release was supposed to be tomorrow at 12 noon, but it has unfortunately been delayed a couple of days due to some changes that were going to be made by Forex. I want to have a look at the post that he released on Telegram, and we're going to read through the details. Also, we're going to have a look at the drip price real quick to see what it's been doing. It looks like some folks are liquidating their drip holdings to go ahead and get some funds ready to be made available. That way they can start staking an Animal Farm. If this is you guys' first time to the channel, please feel free to subscribe and go ahead and smash that like button. We're going to be releasing a lot more content around Forex Shark, some more passive income, and also keeping you guys up to date with SafeMoon. Alright guys, before we get started, quick shout out to Ryan. This is on blockstocks.medium.com for this blog. This dude is really helpful with all of his posts. I've actually read through some of the other things that he's posted there. So shout out to Ryan. Really appreciate this, man. So now let's get started, and we're going to read through the details. Due to some changes we made to the animal farm, such as the addition of the 3% tax on selling pigs and some additional security functions, we would like to take an extra 1 to 2 days to run them by Paladin and do our own in-house testing. It's essentially the same exact tax mechanic we have on dogs, which has now been fully audited and tested, passing with flying colors, so we know that there will be no issues. But we will always be conservative on these matters because it is always better to be careful than to assume. That's a very good thing to know, and to be able to trust somebody that's going to do thorough testing before releasing some kind of protocol into the environment. We want them to go through and make sure all the tax fees and everything are going to work properly. We also want to polish the site up a bit more and do more promotion for the launch event. Then we got a cute little pig here. I can't wait to own them pigs. We are taking advantage of this extra 2 days by having a small BUSD raise on Tuesday in the R34P DAO, and then launch on Thursday. So here we go. This BUSD raise will go 100% towards appreciating the price of dogs and pigs. To join, you must own at least 300, and then click the link down here. Guys, I don't know if you know how much this is, but it's pretty expensive. So if you own 300 of these, you're looking at the tens of thousands of dollars. So really, once I read that and I saw the price, it really didn't interest me that much. I can go ahead and tell you, I do not have tens of thousands of dollars in R34P, so it's not really that big of a deal to me. If you do, and you've actually clicked on this and you were participating in this, hey, feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know how you feel about it and dumping that kind of money in there. If you are interested, DM Drip Ninja, as we have at least one position available to purchase OTC, which will save you money. So there you go, guys. That is exactly why they have had the delay. They are actually adding this tax functionality, and they're just testing it out. They don't want to drop this tax on the pigs, basically selling the pigs, and you know, maybe not give people the right amount of money that they should be earning. Now, this is a little bit of extra knowledge for you guys, so I'll go ahead and show it to you right now. Again, thanks, Ryan, for posting this. For selling dogs, there is a 6% tax. 3% goes to the pig pen. 3% is buy back, add back to liquidity, takes dogs out of circulation. That is obviously going to pump the price. And now this additional 3% tax sends a portion of the dog to a burn address to take a few more dogs out of circulation, again, to help with the price. That comes to a 9% tax on selling dogs. So adding this 3% selling tax on pigs, I take that to mean it's sent to a burn address to take some pigs out of circulation too, which helps the token's price floor. That's a really good assessment by Ryan, and I do agree. I like how they're doing this. It seems like there's a lot of different areas and locations for these taxes to be applied to kind of help incentivize keeping them in certain pools. That way you feel like you're actually, you know, earning your money properly, and it keeps everything in circulation really well. So here we are real quick on the drip price. I told you guys that I was going to show you exactly what it's been doing. Here's where we had the previous months, obviously, and then we came into this large volume spike, and then we had a double top right at $88. What I want to show you is the correlation in the volume spike, which ran here and then ran up here. This actually turned into a red day as we had a falling in this price. And then obviously over the past few days, we have had a very large pump coming into the release of Animal Farm. And you can also see this. I mean, the pump and the volume has just been extremely insane. So we would have had a triple top here. You see where it paused, and then the next day, once it broke that level, it just did not look back. Right now, guys, we are selling off on lower volume. We're really nowhere close to this low volume down here, so I'm not really worried. One thing that Ryan was also mentioning in his blog, that there may be a possibility of a sell-off to kind of liquidate drip, turn it into BUSD, that way folks can start staking into Animal Farm. I do agree with that it's probably what's going to happen. And I would also say that there's probably going to be a lot of folks that are anticipating they're going to use their drip, obviously, to stake over there as well, since you can use drip instead of having to use dogs when you're trying to stake and get some pigs. So all of that said, I would look for a floor. Hopefully we're not going to move all the way back down to 89. I will say that I did buy this dip earlier today and I added to my drip position. But basically that was because we're on such low volume here. I don't really mind dips as long as they're on lower volume. As you can see here, we had a really big dip back down in this floor around 53, and that was on really big volume. So let's keep that dip volume low. Maybe we can see a stabilization around 120 to 100 and then a move back up once Manor Farm actually converts over to Animal Farm and we start seeing that drip being used. Thanks you guys as always. Again, if this is your first time here, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you on the next video.